We don't kill the living.
Amen.
Did he forget the names just like Steve Harvey? Tell Adidas that we need a million.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Macrum. It's time for episode 4 of season 9 of The Walking Dead. Last we saw Daryl and Maggie discovered that Oceanside had in fact been killing the Saviors, and then it looked like they let them do their thing. Is that the end of the beef? Nope, they had to go kill Negan, apparently. Alright, let's get to it. Unnecessarily dangerous. Go ahead. Michonne's working through some things. I'm uncomfortable.
Negan deserved to die when it ended. Rick was wrong because he made a call that wasn't his to make. I just want to be sure that you're not wrong in the same way that he was. And I want you to be sure.
Maggie. You ready?
Clearly not. I'm in the middle of a conversation.
I am.
I think Jesus. I think Jesus is right. I think I agree with Jesus there. You know, I love Rick. Wasn't his call. And I think it was the wrong call, but that's besides the point.
For how things can turn out, it's you. You know that, right?
I'm still trying to figure things out. Just like everybody else.
I want Rick to stop giving sage advice. Sage compliments him.
I am.
Hey, do not repeat. Do not let her in without an escort. Over.
Copy that, Rick. We'll relay your message right now. Over.
Wow, this motherfucker ain't gonna do shit.
Let's talk.
I think she's done talking.
Hi.
This is really going to shit.
You sure you got enough fuel?
Yeah. We'll get there quicker.
This is fucked up. This is fucked up. I think I agree with them, but like, now you're misleading Rick, the GOAT?
What is this?
You know exactly what this is.
I already called it in. Maggie's not making it through those gates.
Yeah, that message didn't go through.
You messed with the relay?
This time, man, it's gonna go the way it was supposed to. Shit.
Oh, Daryl. Just started to fucking like Daryl again. Then you did some dumb shit. The fuck was that? What if you two hit your head on rocks and died?
The truth is, she just couldn't live with it. Just like Oceanside.
Oh, Daryl's bitching.
You don't think after all the shit we've been through, we couldn't handle it? And you keep asking us to have faith in all these other people. Truth is, you don't have enough faith in us.
You know that's not true.
You're chasing something for him that ain't meant to be, man. You just gotta let him go. Let him go.
I never asked anyone to follow me.
I know. I know. Maybe you should have.
After Daryl does some impossibly dumb shit, he gives one of the greatest speeches he's ever given, that's for certain, of the season, also for certain.
And that is why you're grateful too.
Grateful for what?
That Andre's gone. Because you know all he would have done is make you weak.
I love Negan. I just kind of want him not to get out. I don't want to see a repeat of the last couple seasons. That's just it. Oh! What the fuck?
I'm a better person because of you. And I'm sorry. It was all for nothing.
God damn.
Just like I forgive you. I forgive
Leave
you.
Gabe alone!
Whatever you have to do.
Let Dummy live. She gonna let him live.
They're gonna get what's coming to them.
Shit, Jed. You're gonna get everybody killed.
Excuse me, Carol. You ain't boss lady no more.
Just gangsta ass. Go ahead, gangsta ass.
1, 2, 3.
Shit! Did you see gangsta ass? Huh? She was ready for that horse shit.
I do get strength from the dead, but I live for the living. And I make no apologies for that. My sons are gone. But this world is going to be better for my daughter and for every other child that comes into it.
It's goddamn beautiful.
You're desperately trying to connect with me.
Because there is nothing worse than nothing.
As long as you're still breathing, it's not nothing. Time's up. Eat, Negan.
I thought
One
she's...
way or another, you're gonna have to.
No.
Eat, Negan. Food's good.
Negan tried it. It's a hell of an effort. Ow! Fuck! Alright!
You okay? Yeah. There's more coming.
Stack them on top of each other, get the fuck out of here.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
Come on.
Oh! No more horses dying, Jesus! Relax, you fucking go! Horse. Oh shit! That sky shot. Like the first episode? I'm with you. Fucking horse. Alright, that was episode 4 of The Walking Dead. Where to begin? First things first, I like the added screen time from Michonne. Michonne is one of my... I'm not sure quite how to frame this. Either the bottom of my favorites or the top of my... And part of that's because of screen time. She's kind of an ancillary piece and has been recently. But she reminded me why I do in fact loved her in this episode. Why I did in fact love her. Do in fact love her. She's got a charisma about herself. And Negan kind of hit her on the head. She's a warrior forced to be a fucking diplomat or an ambassador or a fucking nanny. Like, ugh. Let Michonne do Michonne things. And Negan kind of hit it right on the head. I thought he was making a connection. I thought he saw similarities between the two of them, which there are. But it was mostly a ploy to get his bat. Don't think he wants his bat for violent purposes. I'm sure it's a plus. I don't think that's the reason. I think he feels a connection. Somebody said Lucille's name for his wife. And I think they did say that in the episode with Gabe that his wife or his kid or somebody's fucking name Lucille. So there's obviously a connection to that. Probably the last gift he ever got or some shit. So I understand that. Can we give it to him? No. No fucking weapons. You don't just get to have... There are weapons in prison. But usually they're snuck in or they're made. The fucking warden or whoever the fuck doesn't hand you a weapon. Do not give him this fucking bat. Speaking of bad ideas, fucking Daryl. What the fuck was he thinking about? Fucking, first he knocks the thing out of Rick's hand. That's fine. Then they get into a tussle and end up dropping into a goddamn pit. What the fuck is this? What are we thinking about here? What are we doing? It's like the Three Stooges. But it all worked out up until a point. Rick and Daryl seemed to better understand where each other was coming from. As far as that goes, I'm on Daryl's side. Jesus made a point that Rick made a decision without taking anybody else into consideration, because this is how Carl would have wanted it. That's not what Maggie wants. That's not what Daryl wants. That's not what a lot of other people want. Oceanside. So I'm with Daryl there, and I felt like he made really good points. And I'm glad the two of them aren't... They're at odds, but they're not mad at each other. Is Rick gonna die? No, obviously. Eventually, but not in this situation, I don't think. I'm going to assume that somebody saves the day. Perhaps Maggie. That being said, somebody asked me or mentioned, this is off YouTube, why would they spoil the fact that Rick's leaving? You know what I mean? The news broke, and then the AMC guys confirmed it. Why would you do that? I think because it's supposed to add suspense to moments like this, where Rick is in deep shit. You feel like this could be it. I don't think this is it. So, that's why. As for Jadis and Gabe, who I keep calling Gregory apparently, whatever. I don't know whatever. Rick's plans appear to be going to hell in a handbasket. If Maggie gets a hold of Negan, that will be the end of a major part of this. I don't think Negan's going to die. I don't think Maggie's going to get a hold of him. I think if she did, she should probably kill him. It does no good to keep him alive. One of you commented last week that if Negan dies, that's the end of his suffering. But then if he's in prison and has to think about his actions, and this, that, and third, that all sounds nice and fluffy, except if he doesn't see himself as wrong, then there is no suffering. He's just a guy in prison. And you compound that with the fact that other people desperately want him dead. So it's just dual suffering, if Negan's suffering at all. Kill him. Let's move on. Again, I like Negan. I'm speaking from a unbiased perspective. If it's up to me, Negan would be out. He'd be like an anti-hero / non-big bad. A villain who isn't the main threat in the story. And then eventually, I guess he could get his way into the community. But from an unbiased perspective, I can understand. And if the choice is between killing him or keeping him in prison, then killing him seems like the obvious choice. Like the obvious one. Like, I don't kind of agree with Rick. He needs to die. All that being said, that was a good episode. Not my favorite of the season. I'd say it was okay. I like Michonne. I like the talk between Daryl and Rick. I like Gang's ass kicking somebody in the kneecap. That's about it. Kind of a talk-heavy episode. What you're going to need. We're going to build towards something fucking awful. I don't want to see Rick die. Some of you guys said maybe he might get taken away in a helicopter. I'm okay with that. Maybe Andrew Lincoln comes back down the line a couple seasons from now. How many fucking seasons we got left? Jesus. I know the book is still ongoing, so we'll see. Really quickly, a list. Rick. No, Maggie's still number 1. Then Rick. Then Gangstass. Then Michonne. And then Daryl. That is my list this week. 5 favorite characters currently. For those of you wondering, all time, it's still Rick 1, and then Gangsta Ass 2, and then Shane at 3. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.